is a gift from God given to us so that we might experience the joy of unconditional love with lifelong partner. God designed marriage to be an intimate relationship between a man and a woman. Man has tried to define love. Poems, songs, and books all have been written trying to describe this four-letter word, but the best description comes from God Himself. In His word, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast.
Sebastian, what a difference a day makes. We were only 21 and 24 when we met our university's library, and now here we are, 7 years later, reading our vows before God, our family, and our friends. When I think about our love story, I wouldn't change a single thing. It's a story I enjoy talking about and take pride in sharing.
My beautiful sister, you were always my number one friend when I needed someone to talk to, I needed advice, when I needed someone in the shoulder to cry on. You've always been there for me, You would always hold a special place in my heart. You always were my number one sister. I love you so much. I'm so happy that you found Sebastian. You two complement each other so much. But I know that God's going to do tremendous things in the life.
A couple days ago, you told me, baby, for our wedding we have to do vows, and I had no idea what it is. And then Google gave me some great points on how to start a vows, and it became very easy to me. I could talk about the softness that you give to me every time I come home from work, and I can talk about the love that you have also for my job and for all those intense hours I work. But the biggest feature you have is that you are a God-fearing woman, and that you put the Lord in the center of our relationship.
I didn't like you at first. I don't like anyone who approached my sister. And so after a while, I saw the way you affected her. You're so hardworking, you're so passionate, and I think you're a really good influence on her. I don't know when it happened, when you won me over, but it did happen. And I was talking to my sister the other day, and I said, this is the man God had for you.
I'm gonna lift you, love you, and challenge you for the rest of my life. And I'm gonna fight for our well-being, and we're gonna be role models for a lot of other people on this planet.
As your wife, I promise to stand by you when life is rewarding and even when life is challenging. I promise to forgive as I've been forgiven undeservingly, and I pray that you forgive me when I fall short. I promise to love you as God instructs us to in 1 Corinthians. I promise never to abandon you and to always be loyal to you.
And now here, before God, in your Christian faith, before your family and friends, having already given your word to each other, I, as a servant of God, an ordained minister of the Christian community of faith, I pronounce you husband and wife in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Sebastian, you may now kiss your bride. For the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Loyable.
This is a great point in history where the Loybles and the Carreras come together in holy matrimony before God.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why we're all here, please stand up and make some noise as we welcome Mr. and Mrs. Loyble.
You guys keep your marriage Christ center. You guys are going to be fine. The glue, remember I told you, Sebastian, is having Jesus in your life. I think I've been very blessed to have a beautiful daughter in the inside and the outside, and I think you're a wonderful and great guy. Thank you for everything that you've done for my daughter, and I really love you, Loibel. Thank you.
I want everybody to raise their toast because we are going to celebrate a brindis. Long life, healthy life, prosperous life for the Loibels in the Carrera, that we may get to know each other until the end of times. Cheers.